Just after a week's break, the 2025 season of the IPL is set to resume on Saturday, May 17th, with just about 17 games left in the tournament and about 13 games in the league stage. But there's still the race for the playoffs is still hot. Seven teams are still in contention, though just about five have a realistic chance of making it through to the last four. But what has also dealt quite a blow to some of the teams is the availability of the foreign players. Obviously, the tournament was suspended because of the border tensions between India and Pakistan, and following which some players are not coming back, while others have also cited national duty as a reason to not join the tournament. So looking at the points table and the players who are coming back and who are not, Sahil, who do you think is looking primed for a top two finish and eventually a top four finish?
Punjab Kings are looking pretty strong. I mean, they were relying a lot on Indian players to do well, and I think they have done well despite not all their overseas players were doing pretty not good. So I think Janssen, apart from Janssen, I think they won't mind. Like I don't think they won't mind having those replacements. Like Mitch Owen has come, so but Janssen, I think, would be a blow if he doesn't play playoffs because Punjab is looking pretty strong to go in the playoffs. They just need one win to at least confirm their top four spot, if not the top two spot. But so I think Punjab Kings, even Mumbai Indians, even though their task is a bit tough because I mean they have to play Delhi Capitals and Punjab Kings both. So both teams are in a good form, even though like I mean Delhi Capitals again has seen a huge blow with their overseas availability. Faf du Plessis has obviously opted out. Jake Fraser McGurk has opted out. Donovan Ferreira
Obviously, Mitchell Stark
and
is.
yes, of course, the Mitchell Stark. That name would be a very huge blow. And I think they have named Mustafizur Rahman, whose availability is still the clarity of him getting NOC and all that still very like it's not confirmed. So when will he get into the team, and and if Delhi Capitals will play good enough to qualify for him to play an actual role in the tournament will be a interesting thing to see when the tournament eventually starts. I mean, but I think RCB would be happy to have Hazelwood
Yeah.
coming back.
I think GT and RCB are two teams which are looking very comfortable. They are obviously first and second on the points table. They have 3 games left each, and both teams actually would like the games that are remaining because GT is playing Lucknow, Delhi, and CSK, and 2 of those are home matches in Ahmedabad. And then RCB is playing Kolkata, Sunrisers, and Lucknow. Again, not the toughest of oppositions considering the form of the teams this season. Obviously, the IPL is not like international cricket. There are no underdogs as such, but still, current form matters a lot. But yeah, as you said, DC, I think in terms of overseas players availability has been hit the hardest. RCB obviously will have Josh Hazelwood coming back. We are not yet sure if he's going to stay back for the entirety of the tournament because again, remember that Australia and South Africa are preparing for the World Test Championship final, which also means that all South African players named in the WTC final squad are going to miss the playoffs. So that obviously for Delhi, that again, if they make it to the playoffs, it means Tristan Stubbs misses out, who has again been a very, very important part of the team. For RCB, that will mean Lungi and Didi missing off the playoffs. He's just come into the team, but I think he had a good game. For GT, Joss Butler is going to miss the playoffs because England plays West Indies, I think, from the 29th of May in an ODI series. And they have named Sri Lanka's Kusal Mendes as a replacement, and Kagiso Rabada is also going to miss the playoffs, considering GT makes it. So yeah, I think it's quite funny that a lot of teams at this stage are actually going to have to change their combinations. It'll almost be like starting a season from scratch, and
especially with Gujarat. I mean, like if they, I mean, they will eventually qualify because they just need a one victory. So I mean, but losing Butler will be a blow because the top, they were relying heavily on the top three. So if Butler goes, I'm not sure correspondents will be playing his first IPL. I mean, so I mean, to have him playing, if they play him in the directly in the playoffs, will be a very interesting thing. And again with Stubbs as well. I mean, DC was relying heavily on him in the middle order. So yes, DC has a very tough chance because of the overseas availability. But if they still manage to win,
I think DC also has very tough matches remaining.
right?
So that will again make their progression
Right.
harder.
GT is they are playing GT, Punjab Kings and RCB. So I think plus I think
GT Mumbai and Punjab.
Ah,
Yeah. So all the players being signed for this stage of at this stage of the tournament will not be available for retention next year. I remember that BCCI allows teams to name replacement players only till their 12th match, beyond which the players that they sign are only temporary replacements. So, for example, somebody like Mustafizur Rahman cannot be retained by Delhi Capitals next season and will have to go back to the auction pool.
Right, and but someone like David Brevis or Ayush Matre, they could get retained in the auction because they came into the squad before the 12th one. So that to make it clearer for the views.
So the league stage ends on 27th May. Originally, the final was to be held on 25th, which has been moved to June 3rd. So we still have around more than 2 weeks of IPL action. Sahil, do you feel more refreshed after a bit of a break, and are you looking forward to the rest of the season more?
Well, I am looking forward because of the competition is quite intense now because of the playoff race is quite intense now, and within the next 4 or 5 days we will know for sure. Like I think by the weekend or next 3 days we will know for sure who will be at least the top three. So I think that would be very interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty refreshed now and looking forward to that. Are you?
Right, absolutely. And if you are also feeling refreshed, please tune in to our website and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.